Yes.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Aftershow for Detention of Doom, the Vitruvian Meeple Halloween special. Um, that's our story, and we're sticking to it. Uh, we're gonna go around. We can do stars. I guess I don't know if wishes are really appropriate. I don't know. But smoke them if you got them. Um, and we'll talk about what happened here and a little bit about how this episode came to be. And I think this time we will start with Julie as she takes a drink. Haha.
There, you caught me taking. Go to somebody else because
Okay. Yep. All right. ECAT.
Uh, I'm it's gonna sound like a broken record, but I'm gonna give my star to Trevor for this last minute pulling something fun out of nothing. Um, Fun thing. I'm I love the idea of kind of a pseudo Buffy versus Scooby-Doo kind of thing. And I hope we do come back to these characters every now and then, maybe bringing Matt along. So yeah, that's where I am.
Okay. Julie, we'll come back to you.
okay, thank you.
Yep.
Sorry, I was trying to not choke on my meds.
No worries.
Yeah. This was a lot of fun because maybe something a little silly and this was it. And yeah, Trevor, thank you for throwing this together. I mean, I think we came up with the idea yesterday afternoon.
Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this is like literally 24 hours. From like, hey, we should.
To let's go live.
Exactly. So yeah, lots of fun, and yeah, I think this has a lot of potential for get a character for Mad and for to have something in our you have one of the one shots in our back pocket for when people can't play.
Yep. All right, Patrick.
Ooh, I kind of want to give a star to the whole crew for just pulling into completely new characters and doing their best to adopt their mannerisms and other things. So I thought that worked out very well. Yeah, for a wish, very much. I wish we get to play these guys again because this was fun and weird, and interested just to see where things are going to end up. Where maybe they go out for pizza and everything goes wrong, or the football game of doom. Who knows?
Yep. All right, Ray.
Yes, broken record, but I had not seen. I'm not a like noob anymore, but still experience is less than y'all's and will always be less. But to watch and see, like we just came up with these characters yesterday, and boom, coalescing into a cohesive unit was really impressive. That was very impressive. Trevor, brilliant crafting, creating the universe and the what we could work with and the characters and the twists. That was wonderful. ECAT star for just your initiative. Like you did a really good job of taking charge, which kind of helped bring everybody else along and give us something to respond to. Um, and yeah, I think like wish is let's do this. I don't know if like I don't know if anybody ever watched the Aquabats Super Show,
No.
but it's kind of like so the Aquabats Super Show was this goofy live action. They started off as a ska band, but just kind of turned in whatever. They wore goofy costumes and they're a rock band, but they have a plot and it's a really bad sci-fi, like old uh Japanese monster, just
Kaiju.
costumes and everything. But there were these little short, there was in they would go, but look, it's a cartoon, and it would be a little cartoon. It was like there were two other side acts.
Okay.
This would be a great little. And now let's take a break from our regularly scheduled program, and see what the Grimsby kids are up to, and just change direction, cleanse the palate, do something a little bit different, and then get back to the man. And whether we're shorthanded or not, certainly anytime we are shorthanded, boom, you don't have to. It's like, oh, we're going to skip. No, we'll just go. We'll go to the what's on the other channel and do that. The other wish that I have, which is personal for me, is to learn how to use, like, so I'm actually kind of impressed with how I justified everything for my character, given what I rolled up. And sort of kind of with Gen X at the beginning of the last campaign, it's like I didn't get to feel like I used hardly any of it.
Yeah.
Some, it's like, okay, none of this fits in with what I am. So doing my best to like just make it work and be in character when it's not character idiomatic necessarily.
Okay. So yeah, and I think that's why a lot of one shots, especially in combat focused systems like D&D, like Pathfinder, um, the one shots seem to be even more combat focused because when you start at higher level, most of your abilities are going to be focused on combat, so you want a chance to use all the good shit.
Mm-hmm.
And we didn't quite get that here. On the other hand, we did this in 2.5 hours. So this was the one shottiest of one shots. But no, stars for me, um, stars to Ray, star to Ray for doing the accent, but not making it a stereotype or a joke. Um, and that's very easy to do, no matter what the accent is. And you did, I think you did a really good job of kind of threading that needle.
Hey, so I did. It's like, okay, how am I going to research this? Oh, I know. Let me look up Indian ambassador and just listen to him
Yep.
because, like, okay, this is who we would have grown up with.
Yep. To Julie, for again, just diving into that character trope uh, that you played, especially since that was randomly determined, and I'll get to that after I'm done. Um, and you took that and you ran with it, and it was so much fun to watch. Patrick, it you know again, we didn't get to see a lot of what Desmond can do, um, but I thought you were very creative in what you did use. Um, and I can see a lot of opportunities for how those other abilities will fill into the character that you've already started shaping. Um, and then ECAT, uh, you already brought just so much backstory to this character that we started 24 hours ago. Um, and you jumped right into it and you brought it all to bear. Um, and you played multiple different aspects of the character of Jessica, um, which I was really impressed with. Again, especially given the short amount of time. Um,
I just hate the fact that the dice rolled against her main skill. So
yeah.
Yeah.
So for anyone watching
They
this,
do that.
not only was this idea thought up like over like the second half of this weekend, but these guys used the character builder on mightycookgames.com, Cypher uh, Cypher Creator. Check it out if you haven't. It's fantastic. Um, so a lot of this was just randomized, and they came up with what they came up with, and they just flew with it. Um, and I thought it was awesome. I thought it was really, really well done. Um, yeah, the plot. Um, I may have turned to some artificial assistance for the generation of the plot, but it worked. And no, yeah, I wanted to kind of tread the line between Buffy and Scooby. And I think we got it just about right. I was very happy with where we were. I was not expecting you guys to try to turn the first encounter with Jello salad into a fight to the finish. That was I was expecting you guys to go, "Oh shit," and run away. Um, but
Have you
yeah,
met teenagers? They're either go, oh shit, and run away,
yeah.
or try to take it down.
Um, and then I'm so the idea of Daniel, the secret guardian janitor, was actually one of the things that was proposed in the plot outline that I got. And I'm like, yeah, we can work with this. We can work with this. Okay, sure. Oh, they're opening up the janitor's closet. Okay, there's a sword. Because let's just throw that plot point in right now. Um, but no, I this was a lot of fun. I would like to see this again. I think this might also be a good opportunity for like rotating GMs, because I
Mhm.
know Ray, you'd said something about kind of wanting to give it a shot in the chair.
Mhm.
Julie, Ecat, I don't know about either of you, but because we have these, we can have this rotating cast of characters. Um, we can do, what are these what are these four kids up to this week?
Mhm.
Yeah,
And then yeah,
yeah. I need to have enough brain space to be
sure,
able to actually, but yeah, it's been a long time since I've
yeah.
GM'd.
But I think that could be fun.
Mhm.
I think talking about this being a palate cleanser, I think that would be kind of in both directions. Someone who's played gets a chance to GM. I get a chance to be in a player's seat, but not, fully just for that one time. I think that would be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is uh, for anyone wondering about Cypher and GMing, this is literally what we came up with on between 24 and 48 hours notice. If you know how difficult something is going to be, you know what they have to roll, and everything else is just flavor. It's great. It's one of the reasons why I love this system. So I'm going to stop Cypher evangelizing, and I think we're going to get out of here. So for Ray, Julie, Patrick, and ECAT, one last time, this is Trevor, the Vitruvian People. Good night, everyone.